Hey Chris, thanks for the footage. Just relating to the problems that you're having. What I'd like to see is a little bit less spine tilt at address. You can see here with Lee Westwood over on the right, he's not sitting back behind the ball quite as much. That's partly due to the fact that your ball's so far forward in your stance. We've got the ball too far forward for the shot we're trying to hit. And we've also got, we'll just get rid of those lines for a sec, we've got the shaft angling too far back, which actually means the club face is a little bit shut in relation to your target line. So what we're seeing here with Westwood on the right is the ball back and the handle forward with a little bit less spine tilt. And what we're seeing in your case is we're seeing a lot of spine tilt, simply because the ball's forward and the handle of the club's back. Now how that relates to your hook and your big slice, if you can imagine, I'm just going to put a circle on the screen for you here now, if you can imagine you're swinging in a circle. Now if you imagine we're looking at this from over the top, if your ball is in the position that you see Lee Westwood's in, that would mean that your club face would be square to that target line. Now your club face is going to dictate where your golf ball starts. So if you're trying to hit a draw, you need your golf ball to start slightly to the right. So what you would actually want is you would want the club face to point slightly right, i.e. the further back in the stance we get the ball, and I'm going to exaggerate this, the more likelihood we have of getting that ball to start right and being able to release it. And also the further back in the stance we move the ball, you can see there, and again this is very exaggerated, the more from the inside you're going to attack it. Now we need to come from the inside to get rid of that cut and to get rid of that big hook. Ball too far forward in the stance, as you can see there now, your club is actually pointing to the left. So if you release it, you're going to pull hook it, and if you stop the body as you're coming through, you're going to cut it if you hold on to it to prevent the hook. So you can see there that ball forward, hands back, results in a little bit of a flicky takeaway. You can see your first move away there is not one piece. And then as you're coming into it, you're just too far behind it. Hands have got to be thrown at the golf ball to actually make contact. And as a result, you've got a very unstable club face through the hitting area. What we're seeing here with Lee Westwood is he's much more on top of it as he comes into the golf ball. Hands are forward, ball's back, more of a one-piece takeaway. Doesn't have to hang back and throw the club head at the ball as he comes through. Much more stable club face as he's coming through. So basically, just to recap, get rid of all your lines. What we need to do, in your case it's set up, is we need to get the ball back, the hands forward, and a little bit less spine tilt. So you want to look a little bit more like we're seeing here with Westwood on the right. Good luck with it. I'm popping the shot and we can discuss this further at some point. Well done.